back to the show. Welcome back to the show. You now rocking with Cyreal, eh?
Cool.
Already, y'all. We doing our thing, man. Today is September 23rd, man. You know how we doing it, bro. Today is a beautiful day, man. A lot of things is happening out there. A lot of people fighting for their right and they standing up. And you know, a lot of news that may not be friendly is going on today. But man, it's quick, like little quick clip because I want to see what's going on over here in Kenya, man. Kenya youths, they say they uprising over there. They say they not afraid of fear no more. What? What are going? What is happening over there in Kenya? But we finna see, man. You know, Kenya gotta get on that Benofasi plan real quick. You feel me? What you think of fool? They gotta get on that plan. But shoot, you go ahead and mute dog cool ain't no thing. I'm gonna go ahead and let
Okay.
this clip play.
All right.
Already.
Lost all our fear.
Across Kenya, a young and emboldened generation is rising up. In June 2024, President William Ruto's government introduced a finance bill widely seen as tied to loan conditions set by the International Monetary Fund.
We demand IMF to come and carry their own puppet.
The IMF-backed bill would have imposed the harshest austerity measures in Kenya's history, in a country where about 40% are living below the poverty line.
Many Kenyans felt the living conditions are unbearable.
But what started as a peaceful demonstration against economic injustice turned deadly on June 20th, 2024, when police killed the first protester, Rex Musai.
Which caused an uproar. Like, why would you kill young people for rejecting a finance bill?
Rex's killing is part of a decades-long pattern of police violence in Kenya.
Not a single police officer has been apprehended or arrested for any of the 65 killings that have been documented.
A year on, the killings and the protests haven't stopped, and President Ruto faces growing accusations of deepening corruption.
We the Kenyan youth are tired of the extrajudicial killings that happen in this country, of the impunity.
Njero was in the streets protesting the killing of yet another Kenyan when moments later she learned that her friend was attacked by the police.
Okayo has been shot in the leg. Oh my God.
Njero later confirmed that Okayo had not been shot. He had been beaten by police, an attack that he was lucky to survive. But for Njero, this wasn't new. She's been in the streets long before 2024. Just 5 years ago, a video of her resisting arrest whilst protesting went viral.
Why are you arresting me? Not give me a reason. I protest because you're killing us.
What Njero endured is part of a system that many say drove Kenyans to a breaking point in 2024. Njero has lived it firsthand in Uganda.
That is also the oldest slum in the country. And now most people who found themselves here is because they were dispossessed of their land from the British.
Njero remembers her childhood fondly, but she says that it was also tainted by memories of police violence.
I had a happy childhood, and then when I got to teenagehood, I'm not seeing our community with new eyes. So many of the people I used to play with as a child were being killed.
She was only 12 when the police killed her brother, Damason Ijuma.
He was one of the greatest footballers in our community. We went to the same school and I had to cross the road. So every evening, my elder brother used to make sure he's helped me cross the road. Oh, he's
Wow. Okay. Okay. Okay, they over there shooting up their people, man. They ain't never right. They ain't never right, man. Look, no matter where you at, what's going on, shooting and killing your own people, especially like what I mean. That authority that we give to peace, because they supposed to be peacemakers. You know, some people, a lot of people call them police officers, but they're supposed to be peacemakers, man. The power that we give to those peacemakers, man, it's amazing, and they kind of like violated a lot, and it's like, bro, come on, like, why are you violating? You feel me? Why are you violating? Oh man, oh, and that's the thing, bro. It be like that, so it's like, just understand that you're there to protect and serve the people, not kill and hurt the people. Like that's a big difference. And everybody can see it, man. Everybody can see it. Everybody can see it. And you just gotta stay away from the dumbness, man. That's all I'm saying. Because they out there to do harm and cause no good. What you gotta say, Aku? My bad. Wait.
I didn't catch the whole thing. What we talking about? Police brutality?
Yeah, in Kenya, that's why they protesting. Yeah, they protesting because the police killed a couple of the people, and they like, no, they not into that. You feel me? So,
Some say, yeah, well, it's kind of different, but it's still the same old, same old.
right, unfortunate, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's the thing
It's a
now.
new generation, new generation.
And the young people say they not afraid, man. They not afraid. But they like, you ain't finna shoot us because to me it's a thin line between having that authority and you being like a murderer. You know what I mean? If you think about it, you feel me?
Well, yeah, they got license to kill. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
In
the
a way,
problem.
yeah, because a lot of, not all, but a lot of them go get on the police force with agenda. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
They are, yeah. So it's a, it, and what I mean by agenda, to me, that's how I look at it.
yeah. God just
Because
about
when
to
you
ask you
do,
what's the agenda.
yeah, the agenda. What I mean by agenda is when you have a different motive than your regular police patrolling. You see what I'm
Mm,
saying? Some things you bias on. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
It's already certain set of people you don't like even before you join the force.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's
That's
true.
how I. Yeah, you see, that's what I mean by a different agenda. You see?
Wow. Okay. That's a reality. Because I mean, these people out here, they only human at the end of the day, but still, it's like, come on, guys, we see you, like, we see you, but they don't care, I
Yeah.
guess.
See,
What'd you say?
no, no, no. We see them, but you got to also remember the police system is the same system that was created from way back then.
mm, it wasn't created to
You see what I'm
protect and
saying?
serve,
No, it was created to protect certain set of people
or
and
or
and hold certain set of people
or to
back.
or to catch
And
slaves.
yeah, well, yeah, 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 same thing, same thing, yeah, same thing. You know what I'm talking about. You know, you know what I'm saying. But so it's the same system that's going on today. It's just nowadays the same set of people look like you.
mm, interesting.
Say interesting,
Interesting perspective.
but you killing me, boy.
Well, you got some truth there, though. You got some truth there, cool. You got some
I
truth
got
there.
something.
A lot of truth.
You know that's the truth, cause If you could tell me, say, from the slave catchers, you know exactly what I talking about.
Yeah, no, real talk. I agree with you because it shouldn't be that way, but we the ones, and that's why they fighting up because they're like, we not gonna let it be that way. You feel me?
Yeah, so it's basically fighting against the system.
Ah, more ways than one, and more ways than one. That's what these.
I gotta put in these numbers for the night, boy. I don't care what they say.
You gotta put them.
Yeah, boy, my bad. Yeah, you heard that loud and clear. Huh? Oh boy, oh boy. Uh,
That's
oh
good.
man.
But it's all good though. That's how it be. But shoot, I'm gonna let this clip play though. On how
Okay,
to.
that's perfect.
Yeah, you can go ahead and mute for me, please.
Yeah, I can run in and out. I coming right back out, and I should beat up, bro.
There you go. All right. There you go. All right.
Cyreal and Aku podcast show, your source for global news analysis. I'm Cyreal, coming to you on this Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025.
And I'm Aku, ready to dive into today's headlines. We've got a packed show with some troubling developments around the world.
That's our AI
Hello
version.
everyone, I'm Alpha News.
I don't know why they
Cyreal
gave.
and Aku as your
That's
third
our
host
AI
today.
version.
I've been analyzing the headlines,
I don't know why
and we
they
have
gave.
some major stories to cover. From ongoing conflicts to political developments that could shape the coming months.
Let's start with the situation in Gaza, which continues to deteriorate. Israeli strikes have killed 38 Palestinians and injured 190 more in the past 24 hours. 500,000 Palestinians remain in Gaza City despite Israeli military advances that include tanks, paratroopers, and even military robots.
The human toll is devastating, Cyreal. There was a particularly heartbreaking story about a 5-year-old girl named Noor, who was killed in an Israeli strike. Her parents were searching for her in the rubble, with her father desperately calling out, "Bring me Noor, bring me Noor. In 7 years, I've only had her."
And the healthcare system in Gaza is on the brink of collapse. The health ministry is warning that patients will die as fuel supplies for life-saving medical equipment are exhausted. This has been a consistent pattern throughout this extended conflict, critical infrastructure failing while civilians bear the brunt of the violence.
In related news, there's been a significant diplomatic development regarding the Palestinian state. France has formally recognized Palestine at the UN General Assembly.
Yes, President Emmanuel Macron made the announcement, declaring the time has come. His exact words in French were, "Le temps est venu. Je déclare que la France reconnaît aujourd'hui l'État de Palestine."
France is
Not the
alone in
French.
this move. Andorra, Belgium, Luxembourg, Malta, and Monaco have all declared recognition as well. This leaves the United States as the only UN Security Council member that has not recognized Palestine, which marks a significant diplomatic isolation on this issue. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu was quick to respond, slamming these declarations as a huge reward to terrorism and insisting that a Palestinian state will not happen. Meanwhile, protests
Netanyahu
against
hated
Israel's
that part.
actions have spread across Italy. Tens of thousands of people have demonstrated in dozens of Italian cities, led by labor unions demanding an end to Israel's assault on Gaza. The protests coincided with a nationwide 24-hour general strike. In Rome, large crowds gathered in the streets. In Bologna, students occupied lecture halls. In Venice, police used water cannons against protesters. And in Genoa, dock workers have been blocking weapons exports to Israel. One of the protesters in Genoa, Dario Rossi, made a compelling point about why they chose the port for their demonstration. He said, Genoa is a port and therefore the ideal place to try and stop this trade in arms that are fueling genocide. These weapons should not be allowed to pass because our laws prohibit trading arms with countries that are at war and violate human rights. Switching to
Who is
domestic
that?
news in the U.S., the Supreme Court has
Who
made a
is that? The big
controversial
tall dude.
decision allowing President Trump to fire the Federal Trade Commission's last remaining Democrat, Rebecca Kelly Slaughter. This is potentially a major expansion of presidential power. The court will hear oral arguments in December to decide if presidents can fire officials of independent agencies at will. Justice Alina Kagan's dissent warned that this means a president may now remove any member he wishes, for any reason or no reason at all, which could extinguish the agency's bipartisanship and independence. In the entertainment world, ABC has announced that Jimmy Kimmel Live will return tonight after an indefinite suspension. This followed FCC Commissioner Brendan Carr's threats to revoke broadcast licenses
Yeah,
over
bye.
Kimmel's comments about Charlie Kirk's assassin. The Walt Disney Company, which owns ABC, explained their decision, saying, "Last Wednesday, we made the decision to suspend production on the show to avoid further inflaming a tense situation at an emotional moment for our country. It is a decision we made because we felt some of the comments were ill-timed and thus insensitive." Trump also made some questionable claims about Tylenol, struggling to pronounce acetaminophen, and claiming it increases the risk of autism when taken during pregnancy, another claim not backed by scientific consensus. The medical community has responded strongly to these announcements. The American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists called Trump's statements irresponsible and said it was highly unsettling that our federal health agencies are willing to make an announcement that will affect the health and well-being of millions of people without the backing of reliable data. In immigration news, hundreds of immigrants detained at a facility dubbed Alligator Alcatraz in the Florida Everglades have disappeared from ICE's online database, with families unable to
Disappeared?
locate
What?
them. A federal appeals court has ruled that this jail can continue operating despite reports of abuse. The Trump administration is also trying to limit enforcement of the Fair Housing Act, according to the New York Times, based on internal documents and interviews with HUD workers. Lawyers have been blocked from communicating with clients without approval from Trump appointees. Senator Elizabeth Warren has been particularly outspoken about this. She said, "These documents detail how the Trump administration apparently views the office that enforces civil rights protections in housing as a, quote, optics problem. Imagine thinking that defending black families from being denied a mortgage because they're black, or protecting a mom and her kids from living with an abusive father is a, quote, optics problem." In more positive news from abroad, prominent Egyptian blogger Alaa Abd El Fattah and several other prisoners have been released following presidential pardons. Allah had spent most of the last 12 years in and out of prison for political activism and has finally reunited with his mother, who had been on a hunger strike advocating for his release. His sister, Sana Sana.
Boy, honestly, I can hear. I can't even hear
Audio?
the audio.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's that. That's that. They were talking about some stuff. I don't know. I think you can still see me playing on the screen, right?
No, I don't see the string.
I mean, you could see. Hold on. Let's see. You see me playing the game right now? You should be able to. Oh,
Oh,
but you say you're not watching the stream. That's why.
yeah. I'm on my
Oh,
way to watch it.
oh, okay. So the stream probably heard. Oh yeah, you're right. You right. You didn't hear it because I didn't have it turned up on my end. Hold on. Yeah, I can continue to play it and I'll turn it up on my end so you can hear it too. All right. You gotta mute that. My bad. Let's go. My bad.
hoped that this would bring an end to their family's tragedies, saying, "We wish for this moment to come for all the families of political detainees. I'm praying that this is the end of tragedies in our family and that Allah is allowed to travel and to be with his son." Unfortunately, not all news from Egypt is positive. A human rights investigation has uncovered a mass grave in Egypt's North Sinai, believed to be used by the Egyptian military to bury victims of extrajudicial killings. In Colombia, the government has terminated arms purchases from its largest military partner, the United States, as tensions rise with the Trump administration over accusations of failing to combat cocaine trafficking. President Gustavo Petro denounced U.S. intervention, stating his government, quote, "will not be blackmailed." Also in Colombia, 12 former soldiers have been sentenced to 8 years of reparations work for their involvement in the extrajudicial executions of 135 civilians during Colombia's U.S.-backed conflict. This was part of a false positive scandal, where U.S.-backed soldiers massacred thousands of civilians and falsely counted them as rebel fighters. Relations between the U.S. and Venezuela continue to deteriorate as well. The White House has dismissed Venezuela's offer for direct talks with Trump to de-escalate a U.S. naval buildup. President Trump has declared that he ordered the bombing of a vessel he alleged was trafficking drugs. He shared a video on Truth Social of an airstrike on a speedboat with an all-caps message saying, "Stop selling fentanyl, narcotics, and illegal drugs in America and committing violence and terrorism against Americans." Legal experts have pointed out that such extrajudicial killings violate U.S. and international law and constitute war crimes. Finally, the International Criminal Court has charged former Philippines President Rodrigo Duterte with 3 counts of crimes against humanity for orchestrating extrajudicial killings of dozens of people between 2013 and 2018 as part of his war on drugs. The UN estimates that over 8,600 people were killed, with some estimates tripling that figure. Duterte had previously admitted to overseeing a death squad while he was mayor. These charges mark a significant step toward accountability for his violent anti-drug campaign. That wraps up our headline coverage for today, September 23rd, 2025. Looking at these stories collectively, we're seeing concerning patterns of escalating conflicts, challenges to democratic institutions, and human rights issues spanning multiple continents. It's a stark reminder of why independent journalism and open dialogue are more crucial than ever. We'll be back tomorrow with more in-depth analysis and the latest developments. Thanks for joining us today on the Cyreal and Aku podcast show. Remember to subscribe to our feed and share this episode with others who value thoughtful news analysis. This has been Alpha News along with Cyreal and Aku, bringing you the headlines that matter. Until next time, stay informed and stay engaged.
Stay engaged and stay informed. Stop playing with us. You heard her. Yo, you heard a little bit, Coop? Did you hear it that time on the second time?
Yeah, I heard it that time, bro. That's what you were playing?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was nice. They did some real like a girl voice. So I don't like that, but other than that, it was cool.
Oh, I didn't hear the voice. I just thought. Oh, so that was supposed to be you speaking?
Yeah, the woman.
I thought it was a reporter, bro. That said that to people. I thought it was just they put it as a reporter, bro. I thought they put it as a reporter. It's
Yo,
y'all can tell you to stay in tune to the show. That's what
yo,
I thought it was doing, bro.
yo. You ain't heard they said this a real and our cool show, and I'm
Yeah,
with
I heard
Alpha
them say
News.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that one was nice though. That one was nice. I ain't gonna lie though. I'm gonna see if I do something to
Yeah,
it.
it gonna be okay. It gonna be okay.
Yeah, one day at a time, right?
Yeah, man. No, it gonna be all right, bro. We gonna get it right. We gonna
Yo,
get it right.
It's nice though. It's nice though. But what you think about the news though? There's a bunch of craziness happening. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, sure. For sure, sure. For sure, sure. For sure, sure. Uh, for sure, for sure, for sure. There's always something happening, bro. That's how this world keep functioning, bro. There's always
That's
something
true.
happening.
That's true. That's how we stay employed, right? No, you right.
Bringing it to 'em. Bringing the news to 'em.
Right. We
Yeah, trust me. No, yeah, well, you know. But
But it was so cool though. I mean, we hear all the stuff, and we just hope that maybe just move forward on all the things that can really help change the world to make it a better place, man. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? Because other than that, it is crazy.
yeah, it's always crazy, bro. But we just gotta keep moving through it, bro, and keep going. You know what I'm saying? We can't stop.
It won't stop. Hold on, no Diddy. Damn, why you do him like that, Diddy? Right?
Bro, like I say, tell you, boy. Uh, now they done got a new phrase, so shoes. He going down as a legend for real.
Ain't that the truth? Isn't that the truth, bro? That's crazy, though. Ain't that the truth, man? He's going down like a legend, whether we wanted to or not. Huh?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing about it. He going down as a legend. Why he just put it for what first time, but anyhow. Speak about that later.
Already. But man, we got some NFL predictions, man. We gonna try.
Okay, what predicting this week?
I don't know. I'm gonna see what the AI gonna come up with, man. You feel me? Let me see what the AI gonna do. I want to see what the AI gonna do, and I want to see how they gonna talk about it too. Cause I was wrong. Cause the Ravens got beat up last night, man. You seen that?
The Raiders? I mean,
Yeah, the Raiders.
the
Yeah,
game last night.
yeah,
I meant the
Baltimore.
Chiefs.
No, no, no. It was the Ravens against
Oh yeah, the Ravens, the
yeah.
Ravens. Yeah, the
Who
Ravens, the
was they
Ravens.
playing? I don't
Yeah,
forgot that
man,
quick.
bro.
But they beat them up.
Who they played again?
Chargers,
Oh,
Chargers,
freak, who they
Chargers,
played?
Chargers. Was it Chargers?
No, I mean, was it who
Let
they
me go.
played?
Let me go.
Yeah, anyhow, bro, I shoot. Your boy they had like about 6, 7 sacks on that nigga, bro. He was holding the ball too long, man.
That's what he do though. That's why they say. That's why they was like, it's a curse and a blessing. Like he holds on to the ball and make a play. But he's like, his coach is like, man, you gotta live or die by it, man. He's like, sometimes it's great and he make touchdowns, and sometimes he just don't work out, man.
Yeah, yeah, he's hold on to it too long. Cause my thing is this, young man. After that, bro, man, you should have done tucked that ball and ran, bro. Cause most of the players
He had
downfield
some
anyhow,
room.
bro.
Yeah, he had some room. He had some
Yeah,
room. He did. He
yeah,
did.
man, yeah, man.
But see,
He just go
just
ahead.
like we were saying, man, he let them people get in his head when they be talking about he can't pass and stuff. So he had to sit back,
Yeah, stay
y'all.
in the pocket. Yeah,
Yeah,
staying in the pocket. Yeah, 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 man.
but
Nah,
but but
bro. Nah.
he threw some long passes. Now them touchdowns he made, they was scoring, bro. It's just that them boys was. Who was it, man? I got
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this, yeah, bro. It's just ridiculous, bro.
It's
Yeah,
like you
cause he
can't
hold the
predict
ball
it.
too long, bro. Bro,
Yeah.
bro, he holding the ball like for like 10 seconds, bro. And that's way too long, bro.
Right. Right.
Way too long, bro. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about way too long, bro.
right? NFL
But they
predictions for
but they still
2025.
wasn't. Hey, even with all those sacks, they still was close to winning the game until going to fourth quarter. You know.
That's true. NFL predictions for 2025 week 4. No, you right, bro, cuz that's what I was saying. Like the defense kept him in there. Henry did his thing, but it just didn't work out, man. I don't know what to say, man. It's because it's like they were playing good, but the other team was just better, man. That's all I can say is any given Sunday, man. They hopped out there. I'm trying to remember the other team, bro, and that's messed up. I just watched it too. Who was the other team, man? I'm trying to remember, bro. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. I got you. Hold on, let me see what AI say for the predictions, though. Okay, it's jotting it up right now. It's jotting it up right now. Let me see what it is. Let me see. Alright, so yeah, bro. Let me see who. Because it wasn't the Chiefs. They about to play the Chiefs. They about to play the Chiefs coming up. And I don't know if I
The
could take
Lions.
it. It was the
It's the Lions.
Lions. It was the Lions. And look, the Lions came in there, boy. And they did their thing, boy.
Hey, your boy was running all on them, bro. He was running that ball in that
You went muffled.
three gap, bro.
You went muffled. Cool. Say it again.
I said he was running that ball all in the 2 and 3 4 gap, bro. All
All
night,
of them,
bro.
bro. And I couldn't believe it. Like they just couldn't stop him. But it's like they had a couple key stars on defense that were injured. It was like, damn, they really missed that dude, bro. That that dude is that dude. That dude is that dude, man.
Yeah,
And
but
they
he
just
was holding
gotta,
on the ball too much, too long, bro. Too long.
yeah. And the Lions made him pay. And they made him pay. It be like that sometimes, though. I just bet I put my money on them. See, I don't know to put my money on them against the Chiefs, though. I don't know. I don't know. It's just a toss up. What do you think, though? I mean, I'm gonna hear what the AI say, but what
Oh,
do you think?
oh, between the Ravens and the Chiefs?
Yeah,
Oh shoes. I think I'm going with the Ravens, bro.
I would hope so too, but the way things
I
been
go with
going,
the Ravens, bro.
the way
I'm
things
gonna go
been
with the
going,
Ravens.
I guess it's just one of them things. It's just, man, you just gotta get to it, man. Gotta get to it, and they have not been getting to it, man. So I don't know. The Chiefs look really good. Look like they got back. They feet up underneath them. I ain't gonna lie. I'm going with the underdog. Whoever the underdog is. Like, I don't know who's gonna get that game. I really don't. I don't know who's gonna get that game. Oh, it's freezing up. Okay. right now. We're working in this motherfucker right now. Shoot, it's gonna get us. Boy, this ain't even oh, one normal little secrets. Yeah, yeah. How many people in here like, comment, subscribe, man? Let them know we here. You know what I mean? Send it out, send it out. Oh, I gotta put the link in the group, man. Put the link in the group. I forgot to. I do it tomorrow. Fuck. Oh yeah, though, cool man. Football is it's a very tough sport to like. I'm seeing it's a tough sport to predict, man. Cause whenever I'm thinking that they finna go one way, bro, it's like them boys they came out to play. I can't even say they didn't come out to play. It's just that they just like you said, he was holding it too long, and the Lions really came out to play. Like the defense, we gotta give credit to the Lions defense, bro. They was all on them, bro. Like they wasn't letting them have his way. It just wasn't, man. It is what it is, man. Poor thing.
No, they wasn't, bro. They wasn't letting him have his way. But if you hold the ball for about 15 seconds, bro, oh boy, I think shoes. I think a high school lineman could get to you. Yeah.
Well, and also when you got the back, like the backfield they had was like phenomenal. They them boys still wasn't open. Like they knew that he was gonna hold it that long, and they knew they was gonna have to run after them people for that long to make sure that they don't be open.
Yeah, but if you look at it, bro, a lot of those plays, man, all he had to do was step, man, like tuck the ball and run to the left, bro, or to the right,
And
and he had
he had
open
plus,
field,
yeah,
bro.
he had plus yards, but he just wasn't. I don't know. Maybe he was injured or sore or something, bro. He just didn't want to run like that. Seemed like he didn't want to run. I think he broke for one or two runs, and that was it.
I think he was just too busy looking down the field instead of look here, had that counter in your head. After 4 seconds, I don't see no one open. I'm looking to run, or at least to get to the side so I could get myself more space to pass down the field. If he'd do that, bro, they would have had an awesome game, bro.
Yeah, I think he wanted to
Oh, they
be.
might. Go ahead.
I think he wanted to be known as a passer, man. He seen that stat.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
seen Allen
yeah.
was up. He's like, hold on, Allen up. Hold on, I gotta get my passing up. So this year
Yeah,
he
yeah.
focusing more on passing. And to be honest
And
with
in
you,
the
that's
pocket.
smart. That's smart, bro. Cause that's switching it up because a lot of defense is like they is prepared for his running. So he's like, okay, I ain't gonna run. I got some of the
Man,
best, but that running is that's the threat. What you think?
yeah, but it's like poker, bro. You got know when to hold it, know when to fold it, bro. You got
Oh,
know when it's to play when the pat be sitting in the pocket passing all day, and you got know when hey, it's the time for me to be tucking and running. You see what I'm saying?
yup. That's the truth. That's the truth. That is the truth,
Come on,
man.
bro. After 4 sacks, he shoots. That should let you know. Look, I ain't got all that time. I think I got, bro.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, the problem is when because you remember that play when he evaded the sacks and then he got that long yardage. Like that's why he keep on doing that because it's like he get moments where he actually could pull out something.
Yeah, yeah, well, well. But hindsight always 2020.
Hello,
Oh,
that's the thing. So it's like you gotta, you just gotta, he gotta use all his weapons, man. He gotta run. He need to take off and run. And that's just it. That's it. But he didn't want to run, so things happen.
Yeah, man, they live to fight. They got another one next week. You know what I'm saying? So
They playing the
next
Chiefs.
week, yeah, yeah. Let's see how it go next week. You see,
Playing the Chiefs, man.
let's see
That's a
how that
tough
go.
one.
Yeah, in a way. But I believe them boys gonna pull that one off. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I believe they gonna pull that one off next week.
I hope they the underdog, or maybe not because the Chiefs lost a lot.
Yeah. I think they got a better record than the Chiefs, so they won't be the underdog.
Oh, okay. You went muffled for a minute though. You say, yeah, they got a
I
better
say they
record.
got a better record than Chiefs. Yeah, I think they think so. They won't be the underdogs if they got a better record than the Chiefs.
That's correct.
Y'all play the Steelers. Y'all play the Steelers.
Yeah, we gonna tear them up. Unfortunately, Steelers, we gonna tear y'all up.
Yeah, if y'all the same quarterback. Y'all got a chance.
Cause he looked good, didn't he? Yeah, he looked very good. That's the problem, man. JJ, he just sometimes he rookie, man. You just gotta get your legs underneath you before you get that roll. You know, I get your legs
Yeah, you
up
play the
underneath you.
Saints. You play the Saints.
Who? The
Me.
Viking? Oh,
Yeah.
the Bills? Oh, of
Yeah.
course y'all gonna destroy them. That's like playing high school.
Boy, nothing is certain, boy. They thought that about the Browns.
Ah, that's true. But the Browns, no, no, that's crazy. No, no, no. I don't know what the Browns was doing. How they even got that one? They don't even know how they got that one.
Yeah, yeah, they did. They kicked the field goal on their butt.
Yeah, bro, and they come back, man. It's crazy like that, bro. I was watching a what you call a game like that, college game. They came back in the fourth quarter. That's the thing, bro. That's the thing right there. Being able to come back and do your thing, bro. You know?
Yeah, man, that's how it go, bro. Well, I tell you. Anyhow, but
It be like that, but
what else
yeah.
we got? What's the next one we got before we on what you call it?
So we ain't really got too much more left, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the end of the show right there.
Oh, okay, okay,
Short and
okay.
sweet, man. Short and sweet. You know, we started a little late today, but it's all good. We got something under the belt, though. That's a blessing. You feel me? That's a blessing right there. But thank y'all for rocking with us, man. Look, like, comment, and subscribe, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. You feel me? Cool. What you got for the people?
You know, I ain't got nothing for the people, boy. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, then I got something for the people, bro. They gotta get us to 1,000 subscribers first, bro. When we
I
get there,
feel
I
that.
got something for 'em.
I feel that. Cool
I
said you
got
gotta
something
work
for 'em.
for that gift. I feel you. I feel you. Ain't no thing. Ain't no thing. So that's why y'all gotta like, and then subscribe. You feel me? Multiple
That
times.
notification bell. Hit that notification bell so you can know when we going live.
Yes, that's it right there, man. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us. But until next time, I want y'all to keep your head up, never get fed up, whilst I do the same.